Hello there, and we are live. See, ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to Tony Cloud Gunner TV. See, people, you are welcome. You're welcome to Real Talk, and of course, see people. Yeah, for some time. I just came back. Yeah, so it would be nice for me to do some couple of solo shows on my own, apart from the ones I do with the normal regulars, Oregon Guna. Me and Josh are coming back this week. Josh AFC is coming back this week. Me and Oregon Goon are already back already. Me and Ola should be back in the weekend. I have to talk to him. Ola is big time now. So, and David Sports and some other regulars down there. Also, I'm also looking on bringing in Gunnar Rikin quite soon. And of course, Stir the Pot also, Stir the Pot might be making its way back very, very soon. Me and BBK Sports. And, and again, I might have to bring in views into the channel too. So that's it. See, people, it's a call in show, and the link is right there on YouTube. Call in and let's have a chat, people. Yeah, inconsistentino. I will be calling you Tino from now on. Inconsistent, because you're always consistent with me, my bro. Yeah. So big ups to you. So anyone, in fact, Oregon Guna is in the house. It says TT. Oregon Guna, big ups to you. There was a show you did with I think it was the American Idiot show. It was amazing. I won't lie to you, my brother. It was so amazing. Great show you had there with with your friend TJ. So it is what it is. Oregon Gun is down here. Nems is also down here. It says big ups, Tony. Oregon Gun. You can slide in and slide in. People, it's a call-in show, people. We got to talk about what happened to Manchester City. See, people, I hate to be the one to tell you I told you so, but people, I told you so. I knew that City would buckle. They would buckle. Yeah, they would buckle. And again, it's just nice to see that, that fan, yeah. Yassa TV. See, people, this is a call-in show. And the link is right there on the screen. It's right there. Jump right in. Yassa TV, jump right in. See, people, I want to see if Yassa TV has the guts to show his face out here. I don't think so. He's a very credible guy though, but I don't think so. Look at what Chelsea. See, people, yeah. Right now in hindsight, it looks like, it looks like a charade right now. But look at Chelsea. After Yassa TV danced around at the start of the season. Danced around, my bro. Danced around. Only not to qualify for Champions League. Only for your team to be in shambles. Only for your team to look horrible. No cup titles. No cup game. No cup games. Arsenal is battling on two fronts, while Chelsea, Liverpool, and all these remaining clowns and scrubs, are just out there trying to wish harm on Arsenal. And it is what it is. Yeah, when you run your football club in a very sustainable way, it's gonna be, it's gonna be a club for you to actually, enjoy in the future. Chelsea and all these other clubs have run themselves down. They've run themselves down. Yeah. And sincerely, now that Yassa TV has even popped in here, it's even harder now to even see Chelsea take a stand right now in anything. Because where do you start from, though? Where do you start from? Is it from the manager? Is it from the manager? Is it players? You already have an overinflated wage book right now. the efficiency and efficacy on the field is drab. You're not playing good football. You're managerless. Younger players with overinflated contracts, overinflated in terms of both the years and the wage bill also. I mean, posting up losses here and there. I mean, people, Chelsea's done our hair. Chelsea's done our hair, and people, I'm not going to be the one to say, hey, Chelsea's going to go on relegation or something like that. No, I'm not going to be the one, but they're in a very, very bad place, people. Very, very bad place. So, but again, shout out to Yasa TV. He's a real one. He does lots on his channel. So big ups to him. So people, you can call in into the call-in show. And I just have to take a pop at Yasa TV. I mean, he's one of this. He's a calm-headed and people. I've worked with Yasa. He's one of. I don't like Chelsea podcasters. I don't know why. Apart from Wolfie, and apart from Yasa TV, bro, the rest I don't f with them, bro. Maybe Chelsea Dan because of course we were friends when we started. But I mean, all these other clowns, I don't like them. I don't like JPT too, great guy. But I mean, I don't like these Chelsea fans. Carefree Lewis is a good guy though. Yeah. But I don't like all these clowns because they talk too much. You know, they always claim that Arsenal are the ones that overinflate their importance. But Chelsea have this overinflated ego, overinflated reasoning behind what they think they are. And what they are right now, and it's a shadow of what they were under Roman. I mean, it's a big shame, isn't it? It's a big shame. So, but again, it is what it is. I have an alarm going off, so I will just have to go take care of that alarm right now. But I'll be back with you guys. Back with you guys. Yeah, I'm back with you guys. Just had an alarm just kept going off, and of course, inconsistent. Tino says, "Big up, yo, big ups." See, people, pop in, pop in. The stream link is down there. Just pop in, and you could do it on your phone. You could off your video, and let's have a chat about the Champions League game tonight. I will be having a Champions League live match today with Josh Triguna. Me, him, Bag if is going to be making a cut too, and also Rory will also be coming from his own channel. So the four are back together, and we'll make it a day today and make sure that we're happy and rejoicing. Unlike Nems, who wishes us harm and wishes bad luck. Nems, I know you. You Liverpool and Chelsea fans, yeah. I mean, you like overinflating your egos. And this season, you're getting none. You are getting none. And I still believe that. Wait, let me see, get to what Tino is saying here. It says, I don't care what anyone tells me, it's not over yet. See, Tino, I mean, it depends on what you believe right now. It depends on what you believe right now because, I mean, I've been in this fight here with Arsenal fans who don't believe that we could actually salvage something from this season. Yeah. I've always said this, yeah. Like I was saying we're gonna win a treble. Yeah, it didn't work out. It didn't work out with that Carabao Cup. I'm still pissed off about that Carabao Cup. Not because we missed out on the trophy itself, but because of the performance in that game. It still hurts. It's still that thing still hurts. But again, it is what it is. Maybe, sometimes, yeah, life in itself sometimes a sacrifice, isn't it? Maybe we just have to sacrifice the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup for the greater good. If you are telling me right now that City will be happy winning the Carabao Cup and losing the Premiership to Arsenal, good luck to you. But I'm not the one to start telling you, hey, it's Carabao Cup. Hey, it's Carabao Cup versus the Premiership. I'm not gonna be doing that. All trophies are trophies, but there's still cadres. There's still levels to these trophies. And personally, I would like City to be on the Carabao Cup level. Yeah, it's good and okay. There are many other teams who's won the Carabao Cup and the next season they're crap. For instance, Newcastle, they won the Carabao Cup. Now this season they can't even get Champions League. But I doubt they will even get Europe. I don't think they're even up for Europe. People, I mean, it's that bad. It's that horrible. So yeah, City win your Carabao Cup, no problem. But you see this title, I want it. I want it all. Yeah, I want the title for myself. So even if that Carabao Cup still hurts for some reason, I think it's for the greater good. I think it's for the greater good. And you know what? Yeah, people, I kept on telling many Arsenal fans, yeah, most of the ones that decide to disbelieve, yeah, that I mean, why would you just dismiss Arsenal's chances in the Premier League? I mean, I know we've been through this year after year, but again, when you look at the fixture pile up for Manchester City, the kind of caliber of teams that are on that are on that lineup for them to face. I mean, I kept telling people, Everton is not. I mean, you could look at Everton like this small club of yesteryears, yeah, bro. No, they're not in terms of competitiveness. Yeah, they are not. They have certain players that can hurt you. Even in that game at the Emirates, Arsenal struggled. People have you totally forgotten how we struggled to win that game? How it took Max Doman to actually bail us out in that game. And then these same fans would turn, I mean, they would turn back, yeah, turn back their hands of time, go into the future somehow, and say it's going to be a walk in the park for Manchester City. Come on, what are we doing? Last time I checked, this is the Premier League. Yeah, there is no easy game. There is no easy game, and that's why I count these people as clowns. I count them as clowns because how can you say that for Arsenal, yeah, we're gonna bottle this game, but City, they're just gonna wipe them with the foot, bro. It doesn't happen like that because even City, and where I knew that there were huge cracks, yeah, was even when City was winning just 1-0 against Burnley. The attack not sharp enough. Yeah, there's flurry of chances. Doku will make all those runs. I mean, no one is disputing that. Doku will make those runs. That's for sure. Doku will make, and this is what pisses me off with people like Yasser and people in this Gen Z zone. What what are you talking about, bro? Yeah, sliding means come in, bro. But you guys, I don't know how you guys are wired weird. You guys are wired weird. I mean, everything is sex and I mean moral degradation to you guys. I don't understand bro. What kind of life is this, bro? But Yasser's still my guy, though. Still my guy. This guy's yeah. He says, "Nah, you can't run." I told you so, Tony. What did you tell me, bro? Yes, sir. What did you tell me? You man's are liars, bro. You told me you were gonna win the league. You told me you were gonna, tough it out in the Champions League. But it happens that you mans are liars. You guys are skimmers, all fraudsters. So if yes, sir, bro. If you have the guts, yeah, pop in and open your mouth, yeah, pop in and talk, bro. So this Chelsea fans, yeah, Chelsea Liverpool fans, Nems, I'm not talking to you because you're a level-headed Liverpool fan, though. Yeah, see people, yeah, this Liverpool fans, Chelsea fans, they're all saying that, oh, if Arsenal win the trophy, we're gonna be unbearable. You lots have been unbearable too. My brother BBK Sports was talking about on his channel. You lots are unbearable too. You lots are so unbearable. When Chelsea won the Club World Cup, people, can you remember what we went through, people? Yeah, when Chelsea won it, that little summer trophy cup that they just started doing, the Club World Cup. People everywhere on the internet space was Chelsea is Club World Cup champions. Bro, bro, come on, man. What are we doing here, bro? What are we doing here? Because they won a club, one world club, bro. What is that? What trophy is that? Yeah, and bro, the whole internet space felt it. Chelsea parading themselves as world champions. How? How now? Yeah, Juju is here to make fun of me. He says, Baba, we only recognize one butler. Mad man. Big up to Juju. Juju, how you doing, man? He says, me? No, yes, sir. No, I'm talking to me. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Don't look for my trouble, my guy. Don't look for my trouble. See, people, I need to charge my computer. I'm coming. I'm coming, people. Coming. Let me just get to charge. Coming, people. Yep, I just want to put up my charge, people. So, yes. Yes, I'm back. Yeah, I'm back, people. My computer. Because, people, yeah, I'm streaming from my laptop now, and I went down to the antennas to put my router. So you get clear picture, you get clear audio, it is what it is. Yeah? Who will last best? Yeah? So, Yasa says you jump, Yes, sir. Jump on. Jump on. If you got if you got the temerity, jump on. And this is what I'm saying. Yeah. After all this Chelsea fans have done, after all this Liverpool fans have talked about Arsenal bottling it again, did you see what happened? Where is the bottling? Because and again, see, people, yeah. This is the unequal way the media in England and even fans and even all these bootleg YouTubers, yeah. This is how they corrupt the system. City dropped points yesterday, and no one is calling it bottling, bro. If that is not prime time bottling, I don't know what is. No, Juju, let me know. Nems, yes sir, let me know. City bottled it yesterday, bro. I can count how many news media, how many YouTubers, yeah, are actually saying, bro, yes sir. Probably maybe you did a show yesterday, yeah. Did you say that City have bottled the league? Did you say it? So you see, at the end of the day, These YouTubers are all dishonest people. These are all dishonest people. They still think City is gonna win this league. That's how clownish people are. They, if you actually and people, yeah, yes, as my friend, he's not part of the people I call clowns or whatever. So, I have good relation to him. Yeah. But people, yeah, this is the problem I have. Yeah. People still believe people still believe that City is still gonna win this league. People, people, yeah, this is how dumb these people are. They still think that City is gonna win this league. People, how? In what way? How now? How is City gonna win this league? How? In what way? In what manner? How? How? Where are they gonna get the points? Where? From where? How? How? People, let me know how. I mean, you're down there, yeah, people. Let me know how City is gonna get more. Okay, good. Let's check it like this, yeah, people. They threw away 2 points, yeah, to Everton. Nearly lost, people, yeah. They barely dragged themselves to victory against Burnley, a relegated team, yeah. Good, no problem. Let's keep going. Now they would have to play before Arsenal. Probably they go play Bournemouth. I think that's away from home. I don't know. People correct me if I'm wrong, people, yeah. But I think they played Bournemouth one way or the other, or maybe Crystal Palace. Any of the two. Either way, none of those teams, people, none of those teams are a walk in the park, people. None of those teams are a walk in the people. Are you not seeing the exploits of Crystal Palace in the Europa League? I mean, people, or in the Conference League, or wherever they are, people. Yeah, I mean, people. Hello, people. See, do you think? And this was exactly what I was telling some other clowns. Yeah, I was like, hey, do you think Everton is literally going to allow City come to the home, Merseyside, and allow ManCity defile them like that? When Everton seriously have a chance, people, Everton seriously have a chance of going to Europe. If they win the rest of their games, they go to Europe, bro. You think these other people don't need this money? They need this money, people. So Everton definitely wants to literally go to Europe, people. Or do you think it's only Man City and Arsenal that's just in for Europe? No, there are other teams that want to qualify. So there is no way that Everton would have just opened up for Man City to defile them. And that's how I know that City has a very, very, very horrible part to the league. And as if that's not finished, people. Yeah? They still have Bournemouth coming up. Same story altogether. Yeah? The only difference is that Everton didn't beat us. We beat Everton. So now City has to prove to us right now, yeah, that they're not falling apart. They have to beat Bournemouth at the end of the day. And that's a must win. And people, when you open up totally for a team like Bournemouth, they have dangerous, paced players that can hurt you in the counter attack. And again, people, we keep looking at how City are good offensively. We keep forgetting that defensively, these guys are horrible. They're a shadow of themselves. Yeah, they got McGay, but McGay can't just come into that team and just kind of like just put the glue into everything, bro. When they say have calamity defenders like Kusana down there. I mean, I heard Diaz, but I think his career in the Premiership is winding down. But other defenders have issues here and there, niggling injuries here and there. Okay, good. Even how many other players do they have injured? Kovacic, but I think Kovacic is back. I think he played the other day, though. So I mean, people, it is what it is. It is what it is. Defensively, they are not that team. Arsenal, by the way, defensively, we are that team, people. I mean, I see people. I don't want to keep propagating this, but it's the truth. Defensively, we hardly concede goals, and that's why I know that this evening, the Atletico Madrid, they will collect. Atletico Madrid this evening, people, we got robbed in Spain. I mean, I made that clear in my post-game show. Yeah, tonight, Atletico Madrid is gonna collect. Yeah, they are gonna collect. Pichon, they are gonna collect. I mean, people, that's a fact. Yeah, and again, I'm not like all these Arsenal fans that don't have chest, people. I got chest, people. Yeah, I'm giddy. Yeah, support your team. Yeah, now is the time to support your team. So support your team. Yeah, we are on the verge of going into a final. People, and again, people. Yeah, I don't know why people like acting like uneducated people at times in this fair. Sometimes you can be able to differentiate certain situations and read into certain perspectives. I'm not saying by any chance that Mikel Arteta is the best manager or is a genius or whatever. Practically, I want the man out, and not because I hate him. It's just because I think with a more better manager, this team can get further. With a better experienced manager, this team would do exploits. We would win everything. Everything available, we would win. This season was a season that we were to win a quadruple, people. With an experienced, decent manager, yeah, we'll be scooping all the whole titles. And Ancelotti would scoop the whole titles with this Arsenal team. I mean, people are taking the piss at Gyökeres, bruv. Do you know what this man did last year? No, people. Do you guys have an understanding what Gyökeres did last year? Why won't I believe in the team? F the manager. I don't even really care about the man. I don't care about Arteta. I don't even think he's the one carrying the team further. These guys, bro, if these boys have no shame after losing out on that Carabao Cup, then we're in trouble. Because when you look at when they go back to the drawing board and look at their performance, just look at their performance in that game against ManCity in the Carabao Cup, and then you travel down to the Etihad, you get beat by your rivals for the title. Bro, if there is no other motivation, if there is no other motivation that should motivate you to win the title, to go on from there when there's lots of opportunities and chances presents itself, if you cannot go on and win stuff after these two lessons, then forget about it. Just forget about it, people. Forget about it. So now City have blinked, and rightfully so, because there is no way, unless they are using performance enhancement drugs, people. There is no how Doku and the rest of these guys that spearheading this ManCity comeback and winning trail would have 10, 20 straight good games, bro. Unless you're using drugs. Unless you're using performance enhancing materials in the Premiership at this time. Nah, it's not possible, and that's why it's dropping. That's why the level is dropping. That's why the level is dropping. That's why they're dropping points. And they will still drop more points. Bournemouth will be a big problem for them, people. Bournemouth will take points away from them. Crystal Palace, see, people, Crystal Palace will literally rock Manchester City, people. They will rock them, people. People, I'm telling you, they are going to rock their boat. They'll rock them. Yeah. And the good thing is that City played before us. So let's see. Let's see. City, go and do your job. Let's see. Go and do the job. You think it's easy to get on the spot? See, people, yeah. Win the Premiership. Yeah, you could say that. Arsenal should have won this title. We should have wrapped it up. Wrapped what up? Because this same YouTubers, yeah, are the same YouTubers a couple of months ago that were saying, "Oh, City ain't good enough this season. Liverpool ain't good enough this season. Chelsea ain't good enough this season. So Arsenal is just gonna run away with the title because they're not good enough." And people, oh, God is good, people. People, God is good. God is good. Because people wanted to tarnish the image of this title if Arsenal won it at the end of the season. They wanted to tarnish the image and say, "Oh, City is bad. This is the worst title winners ever." People, are we actually forgetting that these conversations were had a couple of months ago, a couple of weeks ago, that if Arsenal win this league, it will be the worst league win since God knows when? People, are we going to lie about this, though? Are we going to lie about this? Come on, people. These conversations were being had in different places. Is it Sky Sports? Where? Everyone had these discussions of how bad all these things were, and now Arsenal must win the title because they should be running away with it until the blip happened. Until City won the Carabao Cup. Now we have a credible team in ManCity, you know, with the whole Pep mentality thing coming back and everything. And it's good because right now it's turned into a genuine title race. And now Arsenal can stake a claim if we win this trophy at the end of the season and say, you know what? We went through a title race. It wasn't easy, but we came out, you know, winners. And that's what I like. I would respect this title win more now if we win it the way we want to win it now than if we have clinched it a month ago or 2 months ago. This is the truth, plain truth. Because there will be questions on the credibility of Arsenal winning that trophy. Because every other person is saying their team is crap. Nems is saying his team is crap. Yasa is saying that, oh, we don't have a striker. Oh, our team is crap. All these other people have excuses. Man United, we're not ready. We had a useless manager. Everyone had excuses this season. Let's don't act as if everyone doesn't have an excuse. Everyone did have. Yeah, Juju's here. Juju said something here. I'll get through your comments now. I will post the link again for anyone who wants to pop in and let's talk football. And Juju said, what about when we won our last Champions League trophy? I noticed you don't mention that one, but when we won the world... No, but Juju, wait, Juju, yeah? Wait, Juju. I'm not here ripping away the cups you won. Legitimately, you're Champions League winners. And again, ask Yasa, I give that to you, no problem. But, I mean, since you won that world stuff you guys won last summer, yeah, I mean, everywhere has been shaking with that news, bro. And if it was Arsenal that won it, you guys would discredit it. You would say it's a summer cup, though. You would say, no, it's not the Premiership, though. If we had won it, it would be bro. See, Arsenal fan base and Arsenal Football Club is the most hated. Chelsea fans don't even want us to even win the title, bro. Liverpool fans are hating on us. We don't have no business with the Scousers. Seriously, we have no business with the Scousers. No business at all. We don't even meet. They're not close to rivals to us. They're not rivals to us. We don't hate them. They don't hate us. But this season, I've genuinely seen Liverpool fans turn sore over Arsenal fans. They hate us. They don't want us to win the title. When City dropped points yesterday, many of them were like, "Oh my God, what have City done?" Exactly. They're pained. They're hurt, genuinely hurt, and I'm happy about it. All that smoke. I want all these rivals, yeah, and including Arsenal fans who don't believe that we are going to win the trophy this season, yeah, to see these things and hurt more because we're going to win it. But this night, people, yeah, we are going to redeem our image from the robbery that happened in Spain, people. This is the Emirate. Tonight is the night. Tonight is the night for glory, people. We're going to the Champions League final. I don't care what all these clowns are talking about, people. If Atletico couldn't do it, couldn't do us damage, yeah, at the Metropolitano, yeah, bro, there is no way they're doing us damage at the Emirate. I don't believe that Atletico Madrid in any way would damage us this night. I don't think so, people. How many more hours to it? Yeah? Couple of hours? 3-4 hours? And we're down there? No way. Oh, no way. Over my dead people. Over my living body. Will Atletico win that match tonight? No way. We'll go into the specifics of that later on. Let's mock Manchester City. And you know what, people, yeah? When that Manchester City fan brought out the bottle, yeah, from his pocket, yeah, and was brandishing it, you know, claiming Arsenal were butlers, this, that. But again, yeah, this is what I don't understand when it comes to mostly this football fans, yeah. We have a Man City fan who is saying Arsenal have bottled it, and we're still 5 to 6 games away from it. There's no judgment for the guy. There's no judgment for the guy bringing a bottle signifying Arsenal bottled it already, and there's 5 to 6 games already. Even Arsenal fans are saying, "Oh, we've bottled it," yeah. But then an Arsenal fan, when we're leading the table, we cannot say we are going to win the league. Like, bro, can't you see that night and day? No one is holding this accountable. They're saying that they've already won the trophies already. But an Arsenal fan that says, "Hey, I think we're going to win the trophy," is a madman. People, get with the program. How about that? Get with the program. We're winning the league. Yeah? This season, it is our season. There is nothing you guys will do. We got it. We got it. Yeah? I'm Arsenal. Arsenal till I die, people. Let me show you the badge. Yeah? I'm a gooner till I die. I'm a gooner. Man is a gooner, people. I'm a gooner. And you know what, yeah? I'm happy that he dropped those points. I'm happy that Pep Guardiola, will be schooled this season. Yeah? Not necessarily by Mikel Arteta, but but by this Arsenal team, this Arsenal Armada, yeah? And we're doing it without the captain, bro. Oh my days, people. People, do you know what this season really means, people? If Arsenal wins this title, people. Yeah? With virtually all our attacking players. People, Trossard hasn't scored a goal. He's only scored one goal since December. Make it make sense. Trossard has only scored one goal since December. Yeah, people want to attack Gyökeres for being the striker that he is. When we know it is the manager's system that is not, that is not clearly helping him out in what he's doing. There is no help anywhere. How many passes even literally gets to Victor Gyökeres for him to make use of it? How many? Again, don't throw away the fact that Victor Gyökeres has to find his own way, and that's why I'm very happy in the way he is actually finding his own way now. Because sometimes you have to tweak the system, you have to push, you have to have some certain form of individuality to actually break in, and now people in the team will start trusting it. People, Gyökeres is on 21 goals. Why wouldn't the trust be there? What? I mean, people, yeah. Why wouldn't anyone trust Gyökeres right now? Why wouldn't they lay the passes to Gyökeres right now? He should be the most trustable asset down there, people. Tino says, I don't think it's because no one was expecting them to win the league in the first place. And on top of that, they were the one who was 95% top of the league the entire season. I hear you, but again, it is what it is. It is what it is. I really like it the way it is right now. It's now a genuine title race, and if Arsenal wins it, there's more credibility to this than if we had closed down this title last month. I'm telling you, because behind the scenes, I've been hearing what podcasters were saying. Arsenal running away with the title because this team's so bad. Arsenal running away with this title because ManCity's Pep is finished. People, yeah. Oh my days, bro. Oh my days. Oh, these people said that Pep is finished just to justify, that Arsenal's title win, is null and void. That's how bad it is. Claiming that Pep is finished. I don't think it's finished. I just really think that things are a little bit more, harder now. The Premiership isn't really as it used to be before. Not because the top sides have really, really improved. No. But because the smaller team have closed up the gap, I started tightening up certain loopholes and tightening situations, starting to bring in players that would equip them. And again, they should also be thanking Europe. Oh, guess who's here? People, welcome.
Hey, Tony, bro, what do you want, Tony?
My guy.
Hey, Tony, bro, what do you want, Tony? What do you want, Tony, bro? Leave me alone, bro.
Yes, TV.
No, I'm good, bro. I'm good.
Yes, sir.
Listen, what are you saying, Tony?
How you doing, my guy? Bro, give us faith, man. Give us faith. Give us faith, my guy. Come on, bro.
What do you mean give us? I'm not at home. I'll give you faith, bro. I'm here. You get me? I'm just not at home. I don't need to give you faith, bro.
Bro. Yes, sir. I respect you for showing. No, yes, sir. See, really, you're Chelsea
bro.
fan.
I'm not like you, Tony, bro. I have to show face on every stream I go, bro. You can't run. You get me? There's no point in running.
I like it that you're showing your face. No, how did I run? I went on a holiday.
You went skinny dipping, Tony.
Bro, what are you I was
It's
sailing in
too
the
cold.
Baltic. I
Hey,
went
Tony,
skiing
Tony,
dipping
it's
with my
too
wife.
cold to sail in the
Bro, what are
mountains.
you talking about? I
Tony,
was
it's
enjoying my
too
life
cold.
somewhere just
Too
to
co-
calm down and cool down. And then I
Tony,
came back.
Tony, it's too cold to sail in the mountains in May, bro. You get me? I have family up there,
Cold.
bro. I know how it is. It's too cold, Tony.
Too
Yeah,
cold.
it's too
Where?
cold.
Where? Where was too
Too
cold?
cold up north, bro. It's too cold up north. But either
Oh,
way,
come on, man. Come on, man. Estonia wasn't hot when I left. Copenhagen wasn't. Sorry, Estonia wasn't cold. Copenhagen wasn't cold. When I was sailing there. Where else? Denmark wasn't. Come on, bro.
what
What are you talking about?
one little
In Finland, I can say some parts of Finland were a little bit kind of like mixed weather anyway, but it
yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
kind of you know cold. But again, I
Yeah,
get you
but
though.
yeah, listen to this though,
I get the
Tony.
joke.
Nah, you know what it
You
is
have to,
though. I mean,
yeah.
I ain't seen your life for ages. All of a sudden, City drop points your life.
No. I went on holiday. Now, mind you, I also have a legit hustle also. Apart from being a teacher,
Oh
I'm
yeah, yeah,
also
yeah.
a career referee. The
Yeah,
Finnish football
I
season
know.
is on, so I have to do shifts. I have to travel out of town. I have to come back. I'm not only a football referee. I now have full European badges in what we call handball, salibandi, which is called
Don't say
floorball.
it like that. Like I don't know what handball is, bro. I used to play handball. I don't know what handball is.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah, good. So
Yeah,
in
but
2 months,
okay,
I
yeah,
have full
okay. So
flex.
what are you
I have
saying though, Tony, bro?
European
You're gonna be
badges.
Premier League referee soon.
Uh, bro, I
You're
don't
gonna be
want
a
to be
Premier.
any Premier League referee, bro. UEFA is okay for me, but I'm still working towards it. I have to lose weight, and I don't just want to lose weight right now. I still want to be an odogu. Do you know what an odogu is? Hello, hello.
Premier League referee. We need the unbiased ref, Tony, bro.
I
We need the
sound
unbiased
bad,
ref in the Prem, Tony.
bro. What will you say? What will you say
Hey,
before we go into Arsenal's chances with Atletico and Arsenal's chances with winning the league or whatever? Yeah,
yeah,
because I know you're a very objective guy. Yeah.
yeah.
What is the
Mm-hmm.
state of Chelsea right now? I mean, look at that whooping from
Listen,
Nottingham
I can't
Forest.
lie, Tony. I can't tell you what's wrong with Chelsea. You need the like. You need. I need a monologue. You know what I'm saying? We need a
No,
monologue, bro. We
I
lost
can give
six
you time.
games in
I
a
can give
row.
you time for that monologue, bro. I can give you time.
No, but I ain't got the time to give you the monologue. That's the problem, bro.
Okay,
We need a full
okay,
3 hour stream to talk about a problem. No, but
yeah.
now we just got a lot of problems, isn't it? And from Maresca's gone, they essentially downgraded on the managers twice, bro. Yeah, both. This manager has got no license. You got more UEFA license than him. He ain't got no UEFA license. And then the brother before that was their guy, and he's not on anything. So, like I
Mhm.
said, bro, it's not. It's not. That's not, bro. There's nothing to talk about. This is what happens when you don't get a very good manager as well. On top of some of our players not being good enough, on top of the recruitment issues. You know what I'm saying? The chest that I was talking to you about at the time was with the manager I had. You know what I'm saying? Not the manager, not McFarlane and Rafinha, bro.
Yeah.
So listen, like I said, there's too many problems in it, Tony. There's too many problems. Like, I'm not someone that shies away from it, and I've always said to people,
No,
yo,
no, no. Of
if
course, of course, of course,
because
and that's why I
currently,
respect you.
because this is the
Yeah.
thing as well, Tony. Currently, the reason why I've been quiet is because I know that a lot of our problems can't be solved mid-season. Because we have
Yeah.
one of our main problems is recruitment. There's nothing we can do about this until the summer, which I still don't trust the owners to do anything about. Anyway, even though they said they're gonna tweak the model, they're gonna get a Premier League proven manager. They've said all this kind of stuff, but I only believe it when I see it. You know what I'm saying? So we don't even know what manager's gonna bring in. I think today we got linked to Xavi Hernandez. Like we don't really know what they're gonna do. So
But do you still want blue coat at the helms then? Though?
not really. I said I'll only be blue coating if they win me a league or Premier League, Champions League.
Mm, mm. So if they win the FA Cup, does that change anything for you?
Nah, FA Cup is a chain. FA Cup is a
Mm,
chain for me, Tony, bro. I could just put that on, take it off. You know what I'm saying? Well, the World Cup don't mean enough anymore. You know what I'm saying? The real majors in terms of what the club hasn't won in a long time. For us to be back at the top, they have to win that for us to say, you know what, we might consider you staying. But there's a lot of things that they have to do right for us to be in that conversation. I don't think the squad is that bad, but it's similar to like a lot of things change very quickly in football, Tony. You get it? You can go
yeah,
from look at United, they go from 16th to the top. Some teams go from mid-table, they get relegated. I just think that when you have the major issues that we have in the team in terms of in the spine, whether you don't rate the goalkeeper, whether we have two bozos at the centre back, you get it, where you have a dead striker, all these things you can't do anything about. You know what I'm saying? As in, those things cost you in the game. Then you have the problems that we have where our players are stupid. If you watch the Forest game, the guy, we already conceded one early. Gusto pulled the play in the box that we don't have VAR in football. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And we
yeah.
made it too. Like, that's so stupid. Now,
Mm,
it's just, there's nothing you could do about that besides saying, you know what? The mentality is just not there, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
for me, it's I said this my season ended in December, bro. You know what I'm saying? Which is why you saw me taking the mic because I knew from them times we probably won't make top four. I said it from that time anyway. I said if we make top four, it's inshallah. I'm praying. Hopefully we make it. If we don't
But I
make
hope
it,
you see the losses that your club has posted, though. And
yeah, but
again,
you need to remember though. You
knowing
need to
that
remember because
no European football,
Tony,
bro.
listen to this, Tony. Yeah,
Yeah.
Maresca when he didn't get a centre back, he decided he's gonna play a more rigid system because he knew we couldn't. The team itself doesn't have good enough centre backs to deal with transition. Yeah, which you saw against Nottingham Forest as well. Yeah, so
Yeah.
he decided to play a more rigid system, and it was working for most of the part. Yeah, he lost games as well, but the 6 months before he was sacked, everything was looking all right. I think when Rossini came in, he said it's gonna take a while for him to actually do his stuff. But well, he said he's gonna just get the best out of the players, and then probably later on try to put his own thing on the team. But then he started doing it from early. You saw it. He tried to play the other goalkeeper and go against PSG. Like he did all the dumb stuff, but he tried to play more front foot football, and he would keep getting hit on the transition and losing games. He's part of the reason we lost multiple games in a row. You get what I'm saying? So like I said, for me, it's just, bro. I don't know. A lot of people expect me to explain things, but bro, when I say to you, my manager, the squad was taking a mick at the manager, bro. Like Una Emery. Remember when they're doing the good evening? I was laughing at Liam Senior, bro. Like I'm telling you, so like it tells you everything, bro. Like if you can't beat a Nottingham Forest side with their B team, I didn't know most of their players on the pitch. And they already played a couple of days before that, yeah. And they're gonna play in the Europa League later. And they're not even that safe from relegation, and you still don't beat them at home. That's a
Mm,
major red flag, bro. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
and one of the main issues we have as well is that the players just switch it on and switch it off depending on the game. I wouldn't be
Mm,
surprised if they switch on against City in the cup final. I'm not saying they will, but if you see them play well, don't be surprised because that's what they do. They did that. We had that terrible run and they managed to beat Leeds, but we lost to Leeds. We drew to Leeds and lost to Leeds in the league in
but
embarrassing fashion.
but
So
bro, don't be surprised. Do Man City? Don't be surprised. Chelsea do Man City dirty in the finals of the FA Cup, bro.
yeah, but listen, I think
Because
if they
European
play if they
qualification depends on that. Because if you win the FA Cup, you go straight to Europe, bro. You go to the Europa League. At least Blueco can be able to recoup some certain kind of money because right now they're on full blown losses, bro. 200 and
no, but
was it
the losses, yeah, I know the losses are there, but I
million
think
pounds?
no, the losses are there, but because we already know that we never had any debt, and now all of a sudden we have a lot of debt. They ended up buying the club in debt and all. It's the whole financial stuff, isn't it? They messed us up in that aspect, hoping that if they buy and sell enough players on the side, they can cover the debt up. But you can't always do that. You know what I'm saying? And if your project's not working and it's not delivering results, you're not going to see any results financially
Yeah.
either. That's something that I don't understand. So
Yeah.
the success on the pitch is what, like, you know, when you guys started to not necessarily perform better, but be more consistent in the title races and you know get further in the Champions League is when you like your revenue's going higher and higher as well. Football success on the pitch is what equals higher revenue. You know, it's
Mm.
only Manchester United and some other teams around the world that can perform not well and still make money. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
because they have
So
that value in their football club, innit? The value is in the name.
mhm,
Hmm. Okay,
exactly.
see,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yeah. Let's go to Arsenal because I know you're a certified Arsenal hater. I mean, let's don't dispute that fact. Yeah, you don't like Arsenal. You don't want us to win the league. You don't want us to win the champion. So just quit with the whole. I mean, don't patronize me on this one. Yeah, I know you're a certified hater, but this is the thing. Yeah, do you think Arsenal would win the title? I want to hear it from your mouth. Do you think Arsenal is
I've
in
always
better position to win
don't
the
do that.
title
Don't do
right
that,
now?
Tony. Because
No, no,
I've always said there's a possibility.
no, because we saw Man City bottle it yesterday against Everton. People like you would say, "Oh, no, 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 they're gonna smack up Everton, bro." That's what people like you would say. So when you saw what happened yesterday, do you still think City is gonna win the title? Yes or no, brother?
And right now it's dark, Tony. You know what I'm saying? It's looking a little bit dark. Listen, I'm still gonna put my hope on them.
Oh
Hey,
my days,
it's a little bit
bro,
dark, but
people.
listen, I always put trust in my blue brothers, bro. If they don't, they don't. You get me? They ain't let me down in the last couple of years. So if they did let me down once, we might have to take that one on the chin. Pause. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's just
Mm,
one of those, Tony. You get me? But
I
I
hear
don't
you.
know, bro.
But
I don't trust
but
your
do you
team
think there's
either.
any
I don't
way?
even
Do you
know if
think
you
there's
trust
any
your
way
team.
Arsenal bottle it though? Do you think there's any way we bottle? Like,
Tony, don't lie, don't lie.
do
Would you
you
be
generally
surprised?
think we can bottle it from this
Of
position right
course,
now?
of course. Bro, there's always you could always break records, bro. I didn't think I'd see 6 losses in a row. I didn't think I'd lose that. I'd lose 8-2 on aggregate or whatever it was against PSG for the first time since like the Titanic sunk. Yeah, and we've also seen you bottle in different type of ways in the last couple of years. So you never know. I'm not saying that it's gonna happen. I'm just saying if I was you, I've always said this. Yeah, if I was an Arsenal fan, but when I wake up every day, I always thank God I'm not an Arsenal fan. But I'm saying if I was an Arsenal fan until I see my captains, like until it's mathematically done, I'm not moving, bro. Like I'm not saying anything, bro. I am not saying anything because otherwise, bro, the way the club embarrasses you lot all the time, I can't have it. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm waiting until it's
I mean,
confirmed and then I'm
just with
celebrating.
PSG, yeah. I mean, I hear you. I mean, that's the life of an Arsenal fan. It has always been there. It's not the first time. But again,
Hmm.
sometimes you just have to look at the handwriting on the wall in this one. City had Everton. People, we all know that Everton this season is not the Everton of yesteryears. We all know that this Everton team can scrap. They can scrap. We all know it.
No, but the
So
old ones could scrap though.
we
The
want you
old
to look at
Everton could scrap,
kind of
Tony.
teams that
It's the
that City
current
is just going to
Everton.
walk through them. It's not going to happen. And they have
No,
another kind of good beginning
But City
again
messed
against
up though.
Arsenal.
But Tony, City messed up. They had the possession. They thought they could just keep the ball and get away with it. You get me?
Mm.
They should have scored the second and the third, like they usually do, and then kill the game off and then pass the ball around to the. They didn't do that, and then obviously when Gay made that mistake, the whole stadium turned. You get
Mm.
me? He just turned. At the minute he conceded that, they turned, and they still managed to get a draw. I'm not saying that it's amazing getting a draw, because in that circumstance, the only thing you want to see was a win. But they managed to stay to the end and still get something out of whatever you. Because
Something
that
out
game
of
looked
it.
like it was done. The way Ndai went through twice, Beto went through twice. If I don't remember, like they looked like they could have conceded 6. So for them to still come out of it with a draw, they're lucky in that aspect. You get what I'm saying? But
Mm.
I don't think like Pep and them players are gonna look at that and say it's done. Like it's gonna for them, they're gonna fight all the way till they realize it's done. Now Arsenal are league winners, and then they probably either if they're still in the FA Cup, they'll focus on the FA Cup. If it has to
Do
go
you
to the
think
end,
City
they will
still
find.
drop points though? Do you think City still drop points though?
The way they played yesterday is not going to give you confidence. You know what I'm saying? But they have to. We've always seen Pep's teams bounce back. You know what I'm saying? When they
Mm.
lose a game, they're always kind of back. I know that obviously last season they were what one of the worst we've seen. But then they had the incredible record in May as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even last
Yeah.
season, they managed to get top three or whatever, top four, even though they were supposed to
Mm,
be dusty. So we'll have to see what they do. But obviously, Bournemouth, and Brentford, I think they have. But both of
yeah.
those teams, Brentford's going to be difficult. I don't know, but Igor Thiago is a scrub. I know he scored 20 goals, but every time he plays on the televised games, he just looks like an uncle running around. He looks double his age. And then
Man is on 20 something goals this season, bro. Look at the disrespect on his name. Come on, man.
who?
Which of your strikers have up to wait? Which of your strikers have up to 20 something goals all season? All
Mine?
comps. Yeah. Which of your
Nah,
strikers?
no one. My
No.
only striker
I mean,
that's
Pedro
close
is
to
the
that is
only
João
one with
Pedro.
16. Uh,
João Pedro
how
got
many goals
15.
all comps does he have? No, it's more. It's more than 15. Because in the
And probably
Premiership, he has
18 or 9. Like he's probably got like 20 all comes, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So, something close
close,
to that with João Pedro.
something close
Yeah,
to
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Something close to that. But man, okay. Then
No, but I'm saying Brentford could be difficult. I know they have who did they have? Who's the other team that they have? They have Bournemouth, but
they have
Ariola's
Crystal
leaving.
Palace. They have
But
Crystal
Crystal
Palace. We also
Palace,
have Crystal Palace, though. To be
yeah,
fair,
but Crystal Palace got one eye on that Europa League. But at the same time, the manager knows he's leaving at the end of the season, so you don't know. They could still be surprises there. But out of
mm.
all of those teams, I think probably Brentford, what's it
Bro,
called?
even
Bournemouth could be in.
Bournemouth takes points away from City easy.
Yeah, but Bournemouth play
I
quite
don't think
open.
they take
Nah,
points away
Bournemouth
from
play,
City at that
but
Everton.
Bournemouth play open, Tony. Though Bournemouth play open, so they could leave space in behind, innit?
Yeah, but they have fast-paced players too that could also cut them open in the counter attack.
They could, innit? But they don't, you never know. I think if Pep still wants to win this, he has to go all the way to the end, bro. And if that's something, I think for me, you know how you asked me the question about Arsenal bottling. I think it also depends on this game today.
You think so?
Yeah, because I think if you go through to the final, you the momentum keeps going because remember it's
The
snowball effect. You
momentum
want to
keeps
keep
going.
winning, keep going, keep that momentum going from the Fulham game into this game and keep it going forward, innit? But I think this could be a hurdle if you don't win it. Not necessarily win this game today, as in go through. I'm not talking about win the Champions League. I'm just talking about
Yeah,
just getting yourself to that next stage because it
yeah,
could affect. You know how much it affects the players if they're out of the
yeah.
Champions League
Mentally, it does.
because
Mentally, it does.
they feel like they were so close to being in the final. Because remember, some
Mm.
people say whether you think you're gonna win it in the final or not is already written off by some people, but that's a different story. Yeah, whether you face Bayern Munich or PSG, but at the end of the day, you still want to get to that final and see whether you can get that chance in the game. Innit? That's a different story.
Do
But
you think
I
we get
think
do you think we get to the finals this night against
for me, it's like I'm very 60-40. I'm like 60-40 Atletico, and that's not
What's
even
your
with the
doubt?
Arsenal hate.
What's your doubt
No,
though?
my
Because
doubt
we've
is
beaten
my doubt.
Atletico Madrid before in the
Tony, I'll
group
tell
stage.
you, you
We went to the
no. It's two
Metropolitano where
things,
they
Tony.
slaughtered Barcelona, by the way. No, because you're biased in this one, bro. People, I keep saying it. People like, yes, sir, they don't like Arsenal, and I get it. But sometimes you have to be objective,
Hey,
bro.
Tony, give me
If
5 minutes. Yeah, I'll come back.
yeah,
Give
sure.
me five
I
minutes.
mean,
I'll come back.
yeah, sure, bro. Yeah. I mean, see, people, yeah. Why are all these rival fans so biased? On Arsenal. Yeah, that's so biased on us, bro. What would give you the confidence that CMOS, the link is in the charts? Pop in and have your say, because later you would say I give negative people a chance. Pop in, the line is open. Pop in and come and talk. I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on and talk. Because later you would say, oh, that Tony is only negative people he gives the platform to. Bro, the lines are open. Come on, man. Come and talk your talk. Let's have a conversation. Let's see if we can come to a grand understanding. My brother C Moss, Sports World. People, subscribe to the channel, by the way, he's my friend, but sometimes he loves to take a pop at me, bro. He loves. Just loves whipping me everywhere at times. But people at this point, yeah, when you look at some certain kind of friends of yours, on YouTube, yeah, sometimes you take it with a pinch of salt and just move on. So Simons is that kind of guy that I've had a couple of run-ins with him in my chat, and but I genuinely like Simons. I love his passion for the football club. I love what he says about the football club, and I really want to be that person. But again, you can't deny reality in most cases. Yeah, and even me, that is even kind of like in the middle. I still have my Arsenal friends that I'm not having it. I'm not negative like that. I'm not critical like that. So it is what it is. But I just really think the best way to look at Arsenal is to basically critique what you're watching, critique what you see. So rather than having a preset kind of like perception about the team, you just have to have a very careful, critical reasoning and critical analysis of what you're seeing. You could go game by game, you could go over 10 games, you could go over 20 games. But again, we have to go by what we see. I'll give you an instance. In Odegaard. Moss, let's don't sit down here and pretend as if Martin Odegaard wasn't held by you all the seasons ago. But this season, I've seen you criticize them too. Simons, you have criticized Martin Odegaard. Does it mean that your Simons is a negative guy? Does it mean that the whole entirety of what Simons is saying about Odegaard is negative, so therefore he's culpable? No, it's not. You're not going to look at it like that. Look at it like that. You have to look at it in terms of how is his performance this season. Odegaard has been our captain. Yeah. What qualities of a captain have shone through him? Arsenal is on the verge of winning our first major, first major trophy, for 23 years, for 23 seasons, 22, but get into the 23rd season, and our captain Martin Odegaard isn't a big part of it. That's how crazy it is. Absolutely rubbish season. So if even if Arsenal win the title this season, okay, Yasser is back. Yasser is back. My G's back.
We're in the office. We're in the office
My
now.
G is back. Okay, you're at work, right?
No, I'm at home. I'm at home. But I'm saying, listen to this.
Okay.
I'm saying Atletico Madrid, they might not be as good defensively as you, but they have the threat that you don't have going forward. As much as you call it nuclear mass weapon of destruction and all that jokes, these man got Lukman, Griezmann, and you saw how good Griezmann plays, and Alvarez, bro. And we know that they could pose a problem. I kind of think you managed to get away with it in the first leg, but brother, you can't always get away with it. You can't always get away with it. And with Simeone, you can't just brush past him. And I've said this before, in two-legged games, he can do his job. If you guys decide to play the way you played against Fulham, which is good, which is something that I said many times when I had conversations with my Arsenal friends, this is the way you want to play so you're more convincing. You finish games off. You can rest your players. Even remember, because you beat Fulham early, you could take your
Hmm.
best players off and rest them. If you did
No,
that from early on in the season, it's
I hear
different.
you,
But,
but you can't use
but
that.
Tony,
You can't
wait, wait,
use
wait.
that. You
You
can't
see
use
this
that with all
manager?
clubs. You have
I've
to also
seen with
think
this
about.
manager.
You have to also think about what is going to happen defensively. Fulham doesn't have the same kind of quality that Atletico have got. They have fast-paced players that could be able to run you down in counter-attacks. Fulham I haven't got that, and even if they have those kind of players, they were out during the day. Iwobi was out during the day. It's
Yeah.
fast-paced,
No, no, no.
attacking,
But I'm
counter-attack.
saying it.
But
I'm saying they're playing
Atletico,
more of an attacking style of play. I think if you do that
Atletico,
against
they
them,
have it. They have it.
they will hurt you. I think they will
They
hurt you.
will hurt
But
you. So you
so you
can't
have
just
to
come out
find a way
like
of
that
doing it.
against Atletico. That's what I'm
So how do
saying.
you think they're gonna play? How do you think he's gonna play? I don't think he's gonna play
It's
attacking
going to
football.
be
I
a
think some people think.
conservative one. It's going to be a conservative one. You can't pull up on Atletico like that.
Okay, that's fair. I think that's fair. Even though you're at home, but you still, I think they will. They've already had a rest. You see, now we rest the whole team. He rested the whole team, bro. They're
Yeah,
gonna
they
give it
said
their
you,
all.
and they
So
still won though. They still won though.
there's still one, but now this is, and obviously you guys couldn't afford to do it because of how tight the title race is at the top. But
Yeah.
are your players are going to be a little bit more tired? You never know exactly what can happen in it. But I just think that as much as they don't have the same players at the back that they did before, that you're, I think who was it? Was it Llorente or something? When he played further forward in that second half, he caused you problems. You know what
It
I'm
caused
saying? Griezmann
problems.
caused
Yeah.
problems. They hit the
Even
post. And
Lookman
Lookman was
caused
bro,
problems.
we were saying Lookman deserves lashes for that first game.
Exactly. Bro.
He did what
Pause.
Ndai was doing yesterday.
Pause,
You should have.
people. But yeah,
But,
bro.
but
Yes, sir. I think you've taken over from me from being the king of pauses. I mean, I used to be the king of pauses out here, but I mean, I should give it to you. You're also you're also the king of pauses. Also,
listen
I
to me,
mean,
bro. I'm telling
yeah,
you.
of course. Yeah, Lookman should be getting lashes of the cane, yeah. But bro, he too had serious
That they could have
chances.
killed the game off in the first leg,
He could have killed the game,
and then
yeah.
you
That's
guys would
very
be
true
talking
to
about
say, yeah.
remontada in this game. You'd be thinking we need to come back and we need to fight hard. So obviously, it's
No,
you guys in a
so
good
did we
position.
have some certain kind of chances too. The penalty that was denied, that was denied from us.
But
After
you
that,
don't
they
want to
said,
put it. I agree with you, Tony. Yeah, I agree with you. But I think what the problem is you never want to put it
"Oh,
in
you
the
didn't
referee's
agree
hand.
with me the last time when I was talking about it. You said no, it's not a
No,
penalty.
because I saw
Not
angles,
that,
but no. I don't agree with you, but I feel like you can put that to the side because me personally, I never believe in putting the game in the referee's hand, innit? So if you don't create enough chances, I'm not gonna turn around and say, "Well, I had that one chance where I could have got a penalty." You should be creating more chances. If you're the top dog, if you're gonna win the Champions League, yes, I know there's a way of scumming it through, yeah. But when we in 21 in 2020 21 when we beat City in the final, we
yeah,
slapped Atletico Madrid. We beat Real Madrid comfortably. No,
yeah.
we just about managed to get through. So like, I'm not saying that you have to do the same. No, it's a competition. Just get to the end and win it. Yeah, but at the same time, if you are the best team in that thing, you have to be not necessarily comfortable. You have to be like, you know what, I can beat this team easily. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you mean you're trying to undermine the opposition, but in that period of time, you should say, "Oh, if my team's better than that team, I should also see it on the pitch." But I think sometimes you guys' approach to playing in these games, you invite pressure.
Mm.
You guys, because you're conservative, it also brings like a reserved mindset from the players, isn't it? So you invite pressure,
So,
invite
Sam,
pressure.
do you think Mikel Arteta should release the handbrakes in this game and say, you know what, yeah, F it, F the defending,
You're
F
at
the
home.
defending.
You're at
I mean,
home, and the crowd's behind you, Tony.
face them. Is that what you should do? Don't think about defending. Just open up, take them on, and get the result. Is
But if
that
you
what?
score one or two goals, Tony, yeah, this is I've always just said it. If you score one or two goals, you never know. You can score one corner, you can score a normal goal. If you shut the game off from there on onwards, because you said you have a great defense, then you're good because you're comfortable. Even if you concede one, you're still comfortable. Do you get what I'm saying? You can
Mm,
have periods where you attack, but then you defend for periods when maybe they start to get onto you. You can find ways
yeah.
throughout a game. I think because nowadays when you say Arsenal has to attack, they automatically say you're only saying it because you want us to lose. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, no, because you see it with other teams, even with the Bayern game and the PSG game that we saw last week. As much as people are saying, well, they don't have great defenses, but bro, the attacks are dangerous. You know what I'm saying? If you have a
Very
great attack,
dangerous.
a lot of the times, if you have a great attack, a lot of the times, it already puts fears in your defender. It puts fear in your attacker because you know if you miss a chance, you never know if the opposition might score two. There's a lot
Yeah.
more damage you can cause to the opposition knowing your attack is great. Do you get what I'm saying? But at the same time, you have to get through this. We're gonna see whether he's a good tactician. Is he gonna beat Simeone or not? And you're at home. Do you know what I'm saying? You kind of, I feel like you
And
got
at
away with
home,
the
the home
first leg,
support.
but
Yeah.
with these teams, with these players, bro, this Atletico Madrid players, they're gonna play the mind games. They're gonna play everything that they can, yeah. And
Yeah.
obviously, we'll see what happens. And they have the quality, bro. Alvarez and Griezmann, it's man's 35
No,
years
no,
old,
no,
bro,
they
and
have
he's
the
cooking.
quality. But again, that same quality didn't do the job at the Metropolitano where they should be more comfortable doing it. And mostly where they beat Barcelona. Mind you, Barcelona was slayed at the Metropolitano. So if they're not doing that to Arsenal, and again, I'm not saying Arsenal control
But
that game
Tony, I'm sorry,
entirely.
yeah, but they got
We didn't
Barca got
control that
slayed.
game. We only controlled the first half. In the second half, yeah, 50-50. But again,
But
you
Barca
know,
got
it's
slayed
what it
though,
is. But
Tony.
again, I don't really see as total domination from Atletico in
I
their
understand.
home.
I don't think that's gonna happen though. I think they're gonna try pick their moments and get the goals. But then if you know how they are, if they go into a compact system, it's gonna be very hard for you guys to break down because you're not really the best in breaking down opposition teams. Even if they sit back, you know, a lot of the times throughout the season, people have said, "Well, we always face low blocks." It's not always been a way for you guys to break them down on the
Yeah,
pitch.
but we do
You know,
have
you got,
weapons of mass destruction, though. I mean, come on, man. I
which
mean,
is
we do
what
have. I mean, bro. I mean, we do have,
you ain't
bro.
scored corners in
What I
ages,
call
Tony. Don't do this,
mass
bro.
destruction. People. I mean. See, yes, I yeah. People like you, yeah. You misunderstand what I mean by weapons of mass destruction,
No,
and
I
I'll let
don't
you
misunderstand because I was there when you first said it.
I'm
You
just
told
talking
us you bought
about
Eze
set
and that.
it's our set pieces. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but where
Don't
was it?
don't throw away that factor in these games, in this kind of
Okay,
game.
that's fine.
That's
Okay,
the
okay,
very
that's fine.
part.
But
We
Tony,
could, we could,
the only
yeah, we could
reason,
get
Tony, they beat.
politics.
But Tony, the only reason they beat up, what's his name? They beat up Barcelona the way they did is because Barcelona is a team that if it works when they're attacking, they do what they did to Newcastle. But if it
Yeah,
doesn't work, you kind of do what we did against them. So if you find a
exactly.
way of nullifying them and they're not on their day, but their attacking threat is still so good, they'll still manage to score goals. And they did that against Atletico Madrid. But
Mm.
the one guy you didn't see last week, which could be playing this week, is man like Soloff. Yeah, and that brother's dangerous. Bro, he's dangerous, bro. You know what I'm saying? He has a bit of
Yeah.
pace, he has that strength. So I expected him to come on when Alvarez came off. But obviously, I think he came back from injury. Even Adamola Lookman was literally just come back from injury, which is probably why wasn't looking that sharp. But listen, it's a one game, and it gets you to the final, and then you deal with that. You need to make a lot of prayers. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
need to
yeah. No, we'll
do
deal
a
with
lot
that.
of good deeds and that to see whether you can even look at the
So you're
Champions League
part of
trophy.
this armada that keeps thinking that if Arsenal face any of those two, we get smashed up. See, we faced Bayern earlier in the season. Yeah, they didn't smash us up.
Tony,
We put
there's
them
one
on a
problem I have with you, Tony. Yeah, you need
no,
to listen.
but it's fact. You're talking as if it's not fact. I'm talking though. You're talking as if we didn't beat Bayern Munich though, bro. Guys, please let me know if I'm dreaming, bro. Bro, did we beat Bayern Munich or we didn't beat them, bro? I mean, if it was
Tony,
they that
okay,
beat us, it would be
I'm
like,
with
oh,
you.
they
I
already
never said
smashed
you
you
didn't beat Bayern,
already
bro.
earlier this season. But when I say it, it's a crime.
No, because you
The
don't
problem I
understand
have
where
with
I'm coming from, Tony. You don't
okay,
understand where I'm. I'm someone that I've seen two Champions Leagues. Yeah, and it's not a disrespect thing. I've seen it, brother. We can you can slap up a team in the group stages. They're not the same in the knockout phase. You see you
and I
see
hear
you
you, and I'm not
hold
using
on,
that
hold
as
on.
a basis.
No, but this is the point I'm making. I'm saying we've seen like a Liverpool team slap up Real Madrid a couple seasons ago in the group stages, and then when they beat them knockout stages, not the same. Even how many times do we see people say, "Nah, Real Madrid this season they're not going anywhere," and then they get to the final? Yeah,
Yeah.
So some of these teams, especially with the Athletic, bro, Simeone got to so many finals and semi-finals and stuff like that. He hasn't managed to win it. But the point I'm trying to make here is, yeah, if you're gonna have to deal with them when it comes to that. You found out last season with PSG. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You beat them comfortably at home, whatever, early on through the season, and then you faced a different type of PSG, and you saw what they
Yeah.
done to Inter in the final. But
Yeah. Sure.
I'm not saying, but with them, they've been there and done it in the final. Like, let's say a
Yeah.
PSG, they've been there, they were there last season, they know what the occasion's like, they already know what hotel they want to be in. You know what I'm saying? They're comfortable, yeah. So you guys, how are you gonna like? How are your players gonna react being in situations in that game in the final? Do you get what I'm saying? You still have to find out.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
not saying I'm not never gonna say there's no chance. There's not such thing as no chance in football, yeah. But is your manager gonna make the right decisions, like right lineup? For you to beat a PSG or Bayern Munich in the final, everything has to be perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you get it?
No.
Everything.
See
Well,
again.
when we beat PSG in the final last season, yeah, everything had to be perfect. We didn't concede a goal. Palmer had to be on fire. Jao Pedro came in, he had to be on fire. We couldn't make any defensive mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Because if you concede, that could be it. Do you know what I'm saying? It is dangerous. Obviously,
Oh,
Hakimi's out. I don't even know if he's gonna make the final. But besides
okay.
that,
It's very funny. It's very funny. You added that. That attache there. That you have to. Uh, 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 I mean, cross your T's and dot your I's when you're playing against PSG. But again, in terms of defensively, also you have to make sure you do all these things. But again, we saw the semi-finals. We saw what happened. They conceded about 4 goals against Bayern Munich at home. People, not
but
even in any
Tony,
other,
these
but
are some
at
of the
home.
best attackers in the
Wait,
world, Tony.
I didn't interrupt you. And again, this Bayern Munich that you're making it, I think we should be cowering and we should fear. Bro, the way you're making it, yeah, like we should cower at the mention of that name, bro. That name is not Jesus Christ. Neither is the name Allah that we should, bow down, bro. Bro, these are beatable people.
I never said
Bro,
that.
these are human
Everyone's
beings.
beatable, Tony. Everyone's
Bro, these are
beatable.
beatable people. Bro, they shipped in 5 goals. So you're only looking at it from an attacking standpoint, what they can give to you attacking wise.
Yeah,
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 they
because
could
Arteta done your mind, Tony, bro. You Arteta done your mind. Now
no, no, again,
everything's
I'm just
based on defensiveness, bro. No one could
no,
have done
no, no.
anything about those goals. Tony, hold on. No one could have done anything about those goals that they conceded. Even
Oh,
Marquinhos
really?
got
Oh,
folded.
really?
Even Marquinhos got folded, bro. It was all attacking quality, bro.
The way you right fans here defend other teams. I mean, even defensive wise here. The way
If
you
you lot
guys
played good
defend
football,
other teams,
Tony,
bro,
bro, I
it's
gave you
criminal,
credit for
bro.
Fulham. I
It's
gave you
criminal.
credit for Fulham.
You know what? Yes, sir. I bet you, if it was Arsenal that conceded 4 goals in the Champions League semi-final, bro, this man will cut us
Why
off
are you
alive,
always,
yeah,
Tony?
and
Why
feed
are
us
you
to the
always
dogs.
acting? Why Arsenal fans
No,
always
but
acting like
it's
victims?
true though, because look at the words coming out from you, bro, right now about PSG considering that kind of goals, and it's all good. But if I bet you, if it was Arsenal,
Because they know they can
all
score.
good, bro.
Both teams scored, Tony. Both teams scored. It was
Bro, but
literally a shootout.
that was the Champions League semi-finals. When your back four, your back three should be compact. You should seal it up defensively,
There's not a
even if
certain
you
way to
concede
play.
goals,
There's not a
maybe
specific. There's not a rule book on
maybe
how
more
to play
than two.
football, Tony.
When,
There's not a rule
when
book.
okay, when was the last time you saw in the Champions League semi-finals where a team is conceding 5 goals in
It
the
was the first time
semi-finals
we've
of
ever
the
seen it
Champions
in a
League?
long time. It's not the. It's not. It's
In
this
a
the
long
first time
time,
I've
yeah,
seen it.
ain't it? So, bro, I mean, so why are we trying to normalize that kind of high-scoring a goal fest
It's
in the
football,
semi-finals
bro. It's football.
and
Tony, both their
normalizing it?
teams.
Because
Okay,
if
listen
it
to
was
this.
Arsenal at the back end of receiving 5 goals, we're not gonna be in the same conversation.
Okay. Tony, look. The way it works here is that both those teams know their strengths is their attackers. So they're both trying to do it. They're both playing in their team's strength. Yeah,
Mm,
their
mm.
strength is not defending like your team, or it's not it's like you get, or it's not necessarily a balanced team. Those teams are
So,
both
so
known
now,
for being.
do you see where I have
So
a
they're
chance
gonna
now?
go at each other.
Because you have just admitted that defensively, it's not their strong point.
It's not the
Both of them.
strongest point. They have
It's
world
not the
class
strongest
attackers.
now, is it? So yeah, and again, now I'm talking about Arsenal, whose strongest point is also defending. But again, offensively, I know we're not
But you
that
can only
good
do so
offensively.
much defending, Tony. You can only do so much defending.
I, I hear you, but we have Jokeres who have just, bro, he scored his 21st goals in all comps. And but yes, sir. I don't want to put you on the judgment table about what you've been talking because my guy, you've been talking hella smack about my Swedish striker. How about that, bro? I don't want to put you on
Listen,
the
bro,
stand because
IKEA Dala.
that's a topic for another day.
We'll talk about it another day. That IKEA Dala, bro. Yes, he scored goals. We've seen what he does. When you, if some of these players are in the team that's supposed to be fighting for the league, you're bound to get opportunities, and you're supposed to take those opportunities. And if he's the striker that you were telling us about, he's deadly. He's like what's it called? What did you call him? He's like the wind. You can't see him. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that clip is, blood. If he's
Bro,
like a
you remember when
military
you said it's
operative,
now
bro,
true?
he
No,
should be
no,
hitting
bro.
40 goals,
Do
bro.
you still play that clip? Because it's true now. Because right now,
It's
if you
not
play
true.
that clip,
It's
people
not
will look
true.
at you like a donkey. Because right now, he has 31 goals, bro. That's good
But
in your
people
first
love
season
that clip. You
in
get me?
the
People
Premier
love
League.
that clip, bro. We know. We
I'm-
know, yeah. Listen, Tony, people love the clip, bro. I don't care. But my thing is this, yeah. As much as the thing is,
no, but
I've
you're
always
not
said,
laughing now. This is what I'm saying. You're not
but
laughing now.
Tony, this is my thing. With Arsenal, you lot, it's not just the defenders. Because yeah, we have always said you guys have good defenders, yeah. My thing is that you lot defend as a unit. The whole team defends, bro. Yokeres
Yeah,
is in DM, that brother on the left. We used to call them
yeah,
defensive wingers. Your wingers are defensively minded at some point.
yeah.
They're like wing back, bro.
Yeah, mostly they're defending
So what
defensive.
I'm trying to say is, yeah, I think you guys are so focused always on not conceding that you at some point have to score, and then it becomes a thing where you feel
Yeah.
like if you don't score now, there's tension. There's always tension. Whereas if you,
Hmm.
like you seen the other day, when you guys are just playing football, everyone's comfortable, your team's winning, everything's right. So maybe find a balance. I'm not saying you have to go ultra defensive, and I'm also not saying go ultra attacking and leave everything behind. Do you get me?
Hmm.
Even though you guys could go more attacking and rely more on a Gabriel and Saliba because they're better than a lot of the other defenders that we're talking about in other teams. So you could take those risks because you have better defenders. Do you get what I'm saying? So there's a balance.
I
But
get you.
the
Yeah,
problem, what would
I
let you
get you.
down if you do a balance, is the Dunnies at the front aren't that great. You get me, man? Like the Thierry Henry, he ain't really great. You know what I'm saying? Saka looks like he's in form now. We'll see what happens. Martinelli and them man on the left, you already know. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't help, innit, not having the greatest attackers. But if you could find a way of getting them to play in a way that suits them the most, whether it's on a transition, even if you sit back like you guys do sometimes, yeah, going
Mm,
finding ways to actually hit them. Remember, like Pep did it in the beginning of the season where he was literally
yeah.
just against you lot, yeah, just hitting people on transition with Haaland running and that. It could work for you because you have a Martinelli who has pace. You get it, Madueke and that man that could start running, yeah. So it could work, and it could go into favor for your Yokeres because he likes to go into space anyway. So it's more about finding ways, and then obviously the game plan on the day to beat that specific team, innit? So there's a lot of aspects, bro. There's a lot of aspects. I,
Mm.
I'm always fair, bro. Look, as much as you know that I like to
No,
throw
no, no.
Arsenal,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you
No,
have
no,
to,
no.
yeah,
There's no
like there's an
dispute with that.
aspect to it, innit? I think there's an aspect to it, but yeah, you could still win the league and all that. But I think not a lot of people are going to be able to watch the same kind of football next season. So if you win the league, you still want the manager to adapt a little bit now. You get me? Do us a little bit. Let's do something better. But I think at the end of the day, we'll see what happens at the end of the season. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, I hear you when you're talking about that left hand side and the kind of players that we have there. Trossard has only scored only one goal since December. For Arsenal.
Mm.
But again, Martinelli, even if his form has really sucked in the Premier League, he has a knack for scoring in the Champions League. So in the
Yeah.
Champions League, it's quite different. He scored lots of goals in the Champions League already. I think he scored nearly up to 7 goals already.
Yeah.
Which is very, very good. So, it is what it is. So
Mm.
anyway, thanks, man. So I
Okay.
have another caller who's coming in.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I'm
please tell
going.
them
Big
your
up to
channel.
you, Tony, man. I love for that.
Yeah, tell them your
Big
channel,
up.
bro. Tell the people your channel, my guy.
I come on, Yasa TV. Make sure you're subscribing to Tony as well if you're new. You know what I'm saying? Support my boy Tony. And don't worry, bro. You and I are talking, but at the end of the season, I need to
Bro,
talk to you.
bro, bro.
You know?
When am I coming to your channel again? Because See, I'll be going on a tour because after next week, after I beat West Ham, I'll be bringing a tour day too. I'll be touring channels.
Oh, okay,
So
you
your
winning.
channel,
You winning. You
I'm
beating
not
West Ham.
stopping on your channel. Huh? You said?
Tony, you're looking too far again. First, focus on Atletico Madrid, then West Ham.
Bro,
West
I
Ham are
said
fighting for
I'm
their
gonna
life.
do a tour, and the name of the tour is What Now Tour. So
Oh,
your
okay,
channel is
okay,
also
okay.
one of the channels I'll be
Tony,
touring. So
Tony,
I'll be
I'm
making
coming.
a post
I'm
pretty
personally
soon.
flying to
You know,
Finland. I'm looking for you. You know, I'm gonna
so
look for
please
you.
let me
If you,
know, bro,
if
because
anything happens,
I'll be touring your
Tony,
channel.
if
It
anything
is what it is.
happens, don't worry. I'm gonna call the SOS sign, blood. We're gonna look for you, man. You know what I'm saying? You better win those games, bro. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Don't worry. Hey, big up though. Love man. Love people. Yeah.
Yeah,
Love.
big up, big up, big up, big ups, man, big ups. That was Yasa TV. Big ups, Yasa. Where is Rory? Rory was here just now. And just because of Rory, I was telling Yasa that another caller was here. But people, you're free to call just before I rush into the Champions League game with my friends Josh, um, Rory, and Bagov definitely this evening for that big matchup. Where is Rory? Rory was here not long ago. I was waiting to put him on here. But people, make sure you call in and then let's talk. Give us your ideas what's going to happen today. Arsenal versus Atletico Madrid. And people, yeah, let's even have a pop. Oh, okay. It says internet crashed. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Yeah, we're waiting for you, my guy. We're waiting for you. We are waiting for you. Nutmeg Show Rush. Nutmeg Rush this week. Gonna be fire. See, Aces, really? Really? Are you serious? Do you think wait. Aces, are you serious? Are you seriously telling me about that, bro? Really? Do you think any of those guys out there can really cope with the smoke that I have right now? Really? After City have dropped. See, people, yeah. I like calling all these people clowns, but because Yamin is my guy, Northside is my guy, Deji is also my friend. So I'm not gonna call them clowns. So I'm not gonna. But I'm sorry, I told you guys so that City is gonna drop this point, and it's gonna be advantage Arsenal. Bro, see, it is what it is. It is what it is. I was going for a treble this season, but you know what? Yeah, if we're not getting a treble, it's definitely gonna be a major trophy. At least that's what we want this season. And Aces, you've been a big disbeliever. You disbelieve. You're an Arsenal fan and you don't want to win any trophies, bro. Yeah, so you know the Nutmeg Show. I mean, how is it going to be next week? It's this week. It's this week. So it's this week. You know, I would see Northside, and I have choice words for him and Yamin, because none of them are going to quell this fire that I have. Oh, it's going to be brutal, people. It's going to be brutal because it is what it is. I think we're winning the league. We are winning the league, and we're in the best position to do that. But again, tonight is not. It's not about the league because people, I've got that wrapped up. Yeah. When I dismantle West Ham, it's game up. It's game up. And my friend Rory,
Yo,
Rory is in the house. See, bro.
oh my,
You know what? Yeah,
bro,
The-
I only came on here to
blonde-
ask you about
blonde
the
Rory
clip searching.
gives us good luck. So, Rory, I'm happy to have you have blonde hair because since when you dyed your hair, bro, it has been good luck. Arsenal have been winning games. It is what it is.
Has
You're
it though?
welcome, bro. How you doing, man?
Yeah. I'm not doing too bad. I mean, I wouldn't say it's given us good luck. I mean, I think we went through like 3 games without winning. So
Nah,
yeah,
but we came
I
out
would
of
say
it. We came out of it. We're now winning games. She's now dropping points. It's the whole
yeah.
package.
You could say that. You could say that. But yeah, basically, I
Rory,
just came on here to ask about the clip searching. You know, homework is due tonight.
bro,
So how you been
bro,
getting
I
on?
didn't even bother searching because you might have done a cleanup job. But
Oh,
I
right. Okay. So
I
you
didn't see any
still
of
have
those.
no proof of me saying that
I
we
don't
are
have any
definitely
proof.
going to win.
I don't have any proof again. But again, instead of scampering for proof all around my friend's YouTube, actually, instead we're going down there to support him. So, see, Rory, this is the thing. Big night today. I mean, 4 friends today, me, you, Bargav, and Josh,
Yeah.
our guy, too, today in the Champions League. Watch along tonight. Join us today for that one. See, Rory, tell me what you believe, truthfully, is in our title hunt from now. We'll get into the Champions League later on, but what do you think after that bottling yesterday from Manchester City? What do you think? And again, a couple of weeks ago when I had an argument with you on the show in the Champions League matchup, the first leg, you said the title is over. We're not going to win the title. That was what you said.
Mm-hmm.
Can you remember that?
Well,
Yeah, good.
yes,
Have
I
you
did say
changed your
that.
mind? We as podcasters will change our minds. We're like politicians, and you're a special one. In fact, you're a special kind. You're also a comic, also. So comics, politicians, YouTube is the other thing. So have you changed your stance towards it?
Well, yeah, obviously the title isn't done, but I've always maintained, in fact, since that Man City loss, that I don't see both Arsenal and Man City winning their remaining games. And I've made myself very clear on that. Even when Man City were in this patch and when I thought, you know what, maybe they could win their remaining games, I don't think they would. Simultaneously, I don't think Arsenal were going to win their remaining games either. However, I will say this now, though. We beat West Ham at the weekend. I think we go on to win the league. Because that is the only game I am slightly concerned about. So I'll say that, and I've remained consistent throughout the season, saying, if we are going to win this league, we're going to do it on the last day. So I think, listen, we've put ourselves in a great position. I'm not denying that. We still shouldn't be in this position, in my opinion. Like, we should have had this title wrapped up ages ago, back in bloody February when Man City were dropping.
I have a question about that too. Okay, but I like to finish up.
Yeah, so listen, it's going on in our direction. It's still a kick in the teeth that Man City equalised last minute, because I feel like if Man City would have lost that night, I reckon that we could get away with a draw away at West Ham, because at the moment you can't afford to lose no matches in this run-in when you're going for a league title. You just can't. So,
you just can't.
Listen, I think we win the league if we beat West Ham, but I don't know. There's no guarantees, because West Ham have caused a lot of damage to our title hopes in recent years. So
in previous seasons,
I'm not 100% confident.
Yeah,
I'm not 100% confident, but we'll see.
Yeah,
this could be potentially the best week of our history, or one of the worst. There's no middle ground whatsoever.
Yeah, and I totally agree with you on that. Rory, you also said something here, and I'm going to hold you to account there. You said that Arsenal should have wrapped up this title a long time ago. I do agree with you in that. But again, is there any kind of credibility to that right now? Don't you think the way we are doing it right now is actually the best way to put some credibility on this title? I'll give you perspective to what I mean by that. When Arsenal was getting towards around January, February, and even March, early March, people were saying, hey, Arsenal is running away with this title. Our teams are bad. Man City is completely crumbled Guardiola's mentality is totally off. It's finished. Liverpool, our players are dead. We're not in anything. We're useless. Chelsea, it's not the season. It's Arsenal's to lose. It's Arsenal's to lose. That was what every YouTuber, every top sports agency, media outlet was spewing. That's all what they were saying. So now there was no credibility whatsoever with Arsenal wrapping up this title a month ago. Fast forward it right now. City have won the Carabao Cup. Suddenly, Pep is now the most dangerous manager this world and the Premiership I've ever seen. So, in that case now, they're back in the Premiership, challenging Arsenal. Now that the title run in, would you prefer us to actually win the title in this way, where there's a title race, where you can mount off to setting fan bases, that hey, we were in a title race with predominantly the most damaging manager to ever be in title races in England, and one more, and we are actually winning a title race against this manager. Is there more credibility right now to you as a YouTuber and as a person? Do you think there's more credibility right now if we win the title the way we're trying to win it right now that there's a title race on, than a month ago being wrapped up?
Yeah, I mean, like, there's obviously credibility in the bank for, the way we have responded since that Man City game, because we could have easily folded, right? I think I would have, of course, right, rather Arsenal just take advantage of the situation when Man City drop points, because we've had a tendency over the years, whenever we have dropped points, where we don't take advantage and we end up either being 4 or 5 points ahead of them around that period. And we know what Man City have been like over the years around this month, especially, and you can say all you want that it's not the same City team, etc., but Pep knows how to get the job done, and that is why I was still skeptical back in February, January, etc., when we had games like, for instance, Wolves, when you go 2-0 up, etc., Man United when you go 1-0 up and then you give them a goal. It's more or less to do with the fact we're shooting ourselves in the foot, and I don't want to see that, right? I could get away with, Arsenal created loads of opportunities, keepers on fire, we hit the post 3 or 4 times, whatever, right? And then we just get outclassed on the day. But we've actually given it a go. If we, for instance, played like we did against Man City, right? And that's what frustrated me the most. If we actually gave it a go, like we did against City away from home, against Forest, Liverpool, I look at Man United as well. If we gave it a go, then fair enough. I wouldn't be too disheartened with the fact we have dropped points or even lost them games. But my problem has been the fact this manager has not released the handbrake, and the inability of getting the best out of certain players. I mean, I look at the attack in particular. I think the lack of rotation has killed a lot of this team as well. You look at players like Zubimendi. When you look at him in comparison to the start of the season, I mean, in the last 2 games, he's been dropped, hasn't he? It seems like Arteta has learned his lesson, which, we're happy about, and he deserves credibility for that, by the way. He has tweaked the system. He has almost converted Declan Rice back into the 6, is what I've noticed in the last couple of games. He's almost playing Zubimendi as the advanced 8, which is exactly how it should be, because for me,
it's not a static thing, though. It's mixed in a way. Zubimendi comes back.
It's mixed, but I'm seeing Rice a lot more in the 6 than I am in the 8. And now he's arguably trusting Skelly in one of our biggest games of the season in midfield. I don't know if you've seen the lineup already.
I saw your post-game show that you did for that game against Fulham. I saw the encomium to shout on the use of ManCity Kelly on midfield, and to be very fair, people, Rory has been one of those guys that has been calling. I mean, there's video proof of that. Come on, man.
Yeah, 100%. Like he's a midfielder. He was a hybrid left back.
Yeah,
he was a hybrid left back last season. Did a great job, but that's where his future is going to lie in midfield for Arsenal. Like 100%, because you've already got two left backs in Nkapie, who's predominantly a centre half, but has played left back for the majority, and then Calafiori, who, to be fair, can't really stay fit, but when he is fit and when he has played this season, I think he's played quite well. But then again, availability is the best ability, so I'm not entirely sure where I stand with Calafiori at the moment. Don't get me wrong, Skelly can still do a job at left back if we absolutely need him to, but his best
Would
position
you like him to start tonight, though? Put your money where your mouth is. Would you like him to start though today?
Well, I would have liked him to start, and he is starting tonight. Okay. So, yeah, I would have stuck with that decision. I would have gone with exactly the same team that was played against Fulham, apart from maybe Mosquera at right back, perhaps. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, for White, right? I mean, White seems to be I mean, it seems to be
I said he's in his
in defense, isn't it?
I said he's in his Rob Holding era from the 22-23 season, which is sad to say, really, because Ben White has been a great servant for Arsenal, but it's just, I think injuries have killed him, and I actually don't know what's going on with Julian Timber at the moment. I think he's going to be out for the rest of the season, which will be a hammer blow.
His pace is gone too. I mean, he's lost his pace. He used to have pace as a, I mean.
That's true.
That pace is gone. I can't see it no more. See, Rory, just before we go, because I know we have to prepare for the Champions League.
Yeah.
Just before we go, Victor Gyökeres. I mean, people, me and this brother, we've come to swords. Yeah, I mean, we've come to swords. Yeah. On this matter, but it's good that we've come down a bit. We've seen what has happened, my brother.
Yeah.
That 21 goals, all competition. I can't believe it that this was the striker that me and you were, were fisticuffs trying to fight it out on shows. Yeah. I can't believe that this guy we're talking about. It's a completely different thing right now, different situation. 21 goals. I think he's nearing that record. I think he's already equaled the record of Alexis Sanchez.
Yeah.
Thierry in the first season. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean it's not bad for someone who can't play football. That's for sure. I think I saw something the other day that out of all of the top strikers in the top 5 leagues in 2026, only Harry Kane scored more goals than Gyökeres for club and country, which, again, not bad for a flop who can't play football. Listen, I could understand the perspective from rival fans, right? Again, they're going to take the piss because he's not aesthetically pleasing to watch, is he? But the fact he's been abused by sections of our fan base is what I can't understand, only because he was a Berta signing. Let's be honest, right? If the shoe was on the other foot and we bought Sesko, for instance, guaranteed his fan base will be giving him time. 100%. So I'm just like, well, why do we keep different energy to Gyökeres as opposed to the likes of Havertz, Odegaard, etc.? What, because Havertz has a fancy first touch, etc.? But what's the point when he can't finish? And if we're praising his hold-up play and the fact he can control a football, well done. But the guy can't play midfield either. So, what is he? Is he a midfielder? Is he a striker? He's just shit. I'm sorry to break it to a lot of people, but he shouldn't have been brought in the first place. He's one of our highest, one of the 3 highest earners at the football club, actually. We bought him for 65 million. I've never seen a player this protected by a lot of the fan base. And the fact we got told that he was, the saviour, etc., since he's come back, we've lost the Carabao Cup final. We've gone out of the FA Cup. We lost to Bournemouth. which could have potentially dented our title hopes even further. Since he's come back out of the team, we've beaten Fulham 3-0. We got a decent result against Atletico, to be honest, where I thought it was a game of two halves in the first leg. And then, we're potentially 1 foot in the final when I think, I don't know if Havertz is on the bench, tonight. I've not checked the bench.
He's available, though. He's available.
I was told he's in the squad, as well as Odegaard. I'm glad they're not starting, by the way. I think I don't understand this perception of, we've got to bring Havertz, we've got to bring Odegaard back in. They're the ones that function this team properly. And I'm just like, well, why are we reverting to players that were part of a failed regime? It just does not make any sense to me. I'm just like, well, Odegaard was part of the squad last season that won nothing. Havertz, likewise, who got us knocked out of the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup. And you look at this season, he missed a sitter in the League Cup final, where if we go 1-0 up there, different game. I just don't understand how he is.
Only reason we need them is just in terms of numbers, though. Maybe when we've played,
but his numbers aren't even that good.
11, and then you bring them up just to make up the numbers.
His numbers aren't even that good. He's got 31 goals. He's got 31 goals in 3 years?
Yeah.
Gyökeres has 21 in 8 months. Am I back?
Oof. People. Man, I liked how you closed that off, my bro. That was like a mic drop moment, people.
I'm back, though.
Red Audi, I'll be seeing you in the Champions League matchup tonight, bro. What's your prediction for that match before you go, Maggie?
I think we're going to win 2-0 tonight. I think after seeing the lineup, I think we will actually get over the line.
Are you serious?
I think we're going to get to the final. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm optimistic tonight. I'm feeling good. If we would have started Subomendi and Odegaard, I think you'd be expecting me to say, we're getting knocked out. But I'm looking forward to it. I am actually looking... For the first time in ages, I'm actually looking forward to watching an Arsenal match when you could argue...
But why this kind of excitement? It wasn't there before the Fulham game. But again, why are you excited about tonight? Is it because of what you saw us do against Fulham? So now do you think that suddenly if Mikel Arteta releases the handbrakes on this team, we could just go all out on Atletico Madrid? But again, Atletico Madrid is not Fulham. They have
I get Atletico's not Fulham. I get
it. They have players that could literally cut us open, cut us in a counter-attack, shred it to pieces.
I completely understand Atletico Madrid are not Fulham, but at the same time, right, I have seen Arsenal play not expansive football, but we've played much better football in the Champions League because it's actually suited us due to the space provided. So I'm like, well, if we have Subomendi, if we have the likes of Odegaard, whoever, right, playing in that midfield, if we can provide that sort of football on a Champions League night, then if Skelly's in midfield after what we saw at the weekend against Fulham, I'm like, we'll see much more progression, hopefully. Obviously, it depends on how Arteta sets us up because, it's a 1-1 aggregate. I mean, it could go either way. Right, I think the first goal is going to be vital. Whoever picks up the first goal, they probably go on to win the tie. But I just think with the atmosphere, the lineup as well, the fact that Arteta hasn't been, he hasn't been stubborn. He's actually, trusted in Skelly for tonight, which made perfect sense because he played against Atletico when we beat them 4-0 in the league phase, and it was excellent in that game.
And so I'm just like,
where was the logic to, not drop him for this game? It just does not make any sense. Sorry, it didn't make any sense for me to drop him for this one, especially the game he had against Atletico in the league phase. as well as, the Fulham game at the weekend. And again, I understand that it was Fulham at the weekend and we're playing Atletico tonight, but we all thought the same where Skelly played against Real Madrid, for instance, basically dominated them from not even minute 1 to 90, but both legs. Like, for me, that's where I got my confidence from. When Skelly's played in midfield, it seems like he kind of like functions the team really well in that midfield. And again, it was only one game, and we'll see tonight how he does perform. But I think if he's
there's no fear that there's much pressure on him. There's no fear that there's much pressure on him. Mostly when you have
this is different breed, yeah. Yeah, 100%. But I've seen it when he's gone to Real Madrid. I've seen it when he's played, in fact, against Real Madrid at home, when it's the quarterfinals, etc., etc. I don't know the expectation tonight. Are people expecting us to go through? I'm not entirely sure. So it could go either way tonight, but I'm looking forward to it, bro. I'm not going to lie.
Looking forward to it. You've not given me a number yet. Actually, you've given me a number. Actually, Psycholite, 2-0. You said 2-0.
Yeah, I've said 2-0.
Yeah, for 2-0. So, people, Rory, tell the people where they could find you, my bro. And, I'll catch you up quite soon in the Champions League. Watch along, my bro. I hope we don't have any arguments. And there will be no searching for any clips or anything. Don't worry, bro. I'm not even, there's none of those clips. Bro, I won't lie. I tried to go there, to check. I was just seeing all this stuff. I was like, nah, this guy.
It's almost like it wasn't said. It's almost like it wasn't said then. If it's not there, then it's almost like it wasn't said. So there you go. I'm an honest guy, and I can firmly say that nothing about me saying we are going to win the league was never, ever said from myself. I may have said, we may win the league towards the end of the season. Fair enough. But
I agree.
Yeah, just because I mentioned winning the league, that doesn't correlate to me saying we're definitely going to win it this season.
We're going to win the league, yeah. I get it now. I get it. No problem.
But in terms of where they can find me,
tell the people where they can find you, my bro.
Yeah, so Red RD, I do match reactions, etc. I do weekly shows every Monday, which are peak at times. I'm not going to lie.
The last one was crazy, bro.
Yeah, and we had limited guests as well, which is crazy, And we still almost turned that into an Everton ManCity watch along, to be honest. I might as well have rebranded the thumbnail, title, etc. Just Everton Man City watch along and just random waffle here and there because that's all we've done. But yeah, I appreciate coming on.
One of these Mondays I'm free. I'll pop in definitely. One of these.
Oh, serious?
I'm gonna pop in. Yeah. It's not like I left it. It's because I had other shows during that time. But now I might switch some things up and I have time for your own and do the other one too. So, but I'll let you know when I want to pop in anyway.
Yeah. That sound. I'd love to get you on again, because oh my days, it's absolute carnage,
Yeah, I like that too. Bro.
So some of the things a lot of us say on the shows, it's a bit wild.
It's very wild, bro. Not a bit. It's very wild.
Only on Arsenal All Out, bro. Trust me.
Yeah, people, we've come to the end of the show. Join us. See, Rory would be in the Champions League semi-final second leg with Atletico Madrid. Join me, him, Josh. Is it streaming on your channel too?
No, I don't think it is.
Why don't you stream it on your channel, bro?
I need to. I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting to tell Josh. Can we maybe multi-stream? It just doesn't really enter my head,
Context, my bro. Why?
I don't know. It just doesn't enter my head, I just keep forgetting to tell him.
Yeah, and Josh has because he gets the monthly stuff, so you can definitely stream on your own channel too. So just
I think I used to, but then we just stopped. I don't know what happened. Maybe it's because as I said, I kept forgetting to tell him that, yo, are we going to multi-stream or? Yeah, that's completely my fault. I should probably do it next time. That's if we do obviously get through.
Yeah.
It's
Big
not
up
the last.
to Karim
See, that's me
says,
and you were wrong.
guys, we should be starting Kepa tonight. No, hell nah, Karim.
Don't fall for the rage bait, bro.
No, don't do that.
Don't fall for the rage bait. He's baiting.
No. Don't do that. Don't do that, my bro. Don't do that. Karim, please make sure I'll be putting the name of the guest I had today. That came on the call in. They happen to be content creators. So Red RD Rory was here. Yasser TV Chelsea Football Club was here too.
What were you and Yasser arguing about, by the way? I was only getting bloody changed, you know.
Yeah, Yasser, bro. We have history as my guy, bro. So talking about Chelsea. He was talking about the Atletico game tonight. He was 60-40. He was thinking that Atletico still got it. They still got it. And again, I don't blame him because he thinks that they have quality players. I mean, he thinks that Lukman is still down there. No, but again, it's not funny, Josh.
To be fair, he said already that his team's dusty. So it's like, and rightly so, because they are shit at the minute.
Yeah, they're crap, bro. And I don't think they get Champions League. I don't think they get European League football. But if they go buck wild and City lose some certain kind of steam in this title chase, I think Chelsea can still have a form of a relief in qualification if they win the FA Cup.
But they're not going to win the FA Cup.
How sure are you?
What do you mean, how sure I am?
No, how sure are you? Because this is the team.
I'm 100% sure.
Ooh.
That is this McFarlane, whatever his name is, right? Is basically a carbon copy of when Tottenham were in that Carabao Cup final with Ryan Mason. And after them getting absolutely spanked, by the way, they got fingered by Forest's B team. Come on. Yeah.
King of Portsmouth. Rory's the king of Portsmouth, bro. He's the man, guys. Guys, head up to Rory's channel, support the channel, yeah. And guys, catch us up this night as we rock and roll in the Champions League. I want to go to the finals. Rory wants to go to the finals. Josh wants to go to the finals. Baggins wants to go to the finals. It's a big one to see tonight. Catch us tonight, people. And Rory, please stream that on your channel, my guy. Set it up.
Yeah. Right. Probably the next watch along. That's if we get to the final, obviously.
Okay.
But because me and you are on, on Josh's watch along, like, it's a guarantee that we're gonna win, right?
Yeah. So let's see. People, let's see. See, people, from my channel and from my guest also here, Rory, Red RD, go subscribe to his channel. It is latest. Catch you guys in probably maybe an hour time or 2 hours. I think it's 2 hours.
Well, yeah, maybe your time, but my time is it's 20 past 7 here in the UK. So
okay, yeah, it's in an hour's time, definitely.
Yeah.
Catch you guys in an hour's time. Me and Rory and Josh would be on. So catch you guys soon. Yeah, peace.